Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art, and I just thought I'd come in and show you what I've been doing for Valentine's Day. I've been creating a bunch of these gift of love boxes, and I'm not through with them. I have a whole bunch that still need to be completed. I've also made some of the tag boxes with the gift box and mini snowflake and snow-kissed flakes and tag, and I used the eyelet hearts on these. These ones are adorable because they have this window, which some people have been putting the battery operated tea lights in, and the die comes with all these cutouts for layering if you want to. And inside I just put some little heart candies and Hershey Kisses, and I got a little one of my flowers here. Made a little heart shape out of some pipe cleaner, some red and white striped, and I made all different colors. So I have some with regular papers and some with shiny papers and gold and silver, and I'll put some pictures in so you can see them up close. And now I'm going to pop in and just show you how to put this box together in case there's anybody that has this die or was wondering what they should do with this die. Or thinking about purchasing the die. I have these at HuckleberryHerbs.com. It's a little bit late to get them maybe for Valentine's Day, but you can use these boxes at any time. They fit quite a bit of candy in there, I'll tell you that. Alright, I'll show you how to put them together. You'll first need to cut out 4 of the side panels from the box die, and if you would like to go back and add the window into one or more of them, you would then place the die that cuts out the little window on top of them and run them through your die machine. I chose to do just one. And if you want to put some of the layering pieces on, you'll cut those, the square and that little top panel out as well in maybe some different cardstock. Now you go back and actually use the creases that were made by the die and fold those over and really score them well, or use your bone folder to make sure that they're pressed over. Now we're gonna flatten them again, but at first, to get all the creases moving and doing what they're supposed to, crease them down really well so that that is complete for all of the little tabs on all 4 sides, and then go back and do the bottom, and there's 3 more after this that create the shape of the box. The die cuts work really well to put these little creases in there, and they fold over quite easily. And you're going to want to do this to all of your pieces ahead of time. I just found it better than doing one thing at a time and coming back and repeating the same things at different points. So once we get these folded over, we're going to actually want to get everything to lie down completely flat again so that we can start the gluing. And whether or not you use this little tab right here to close your box or do what I did, which I chose to leave it open so I could put things coming out of the top, that's your choice, but they are closable boxes if that's what you would like to do. So then lie all your pieces down flat and come back, and I started with the larger tabs, and you're just going to want to line up the top and bottom line. Try not to go over your crease, and it's all I'm using some really slippery cardstock here. It's got a sheen to it. I think that when I made the one with regular cardstock, the glue absorbed much better and these went together more easily. But if you're using slippery cardstock like I am, you're going to be there for a little bit trying to get that just right. And you can see now that I have the top and the bottom line lined up before I press down the glue. It's always good to have a wet paper towel or a little wipe so that you can remove the glue. And once you have all 4 pieces, and I did let mine dry so that they were well put together, you come back and refold those tabs so that you can start to surround, close the box. And we're going to do it one tab at a time. Now you could go to the bottom and start to glue the bottoms together. I did do it that way at least once, but in this demonstration I'm going to show you, I'm going to start with the tabs in the middle, or really the bottom of the top. So I'm just going to put some glue on this first, or the second largest tab. And this was a little bit difficult to show you because you have to bend this over and attach it and then hold it from the inside. See, my thumb and my middle finger are my middle finger's on the inside. My thumb is holding it on the outside. And we're going to continue doing this until you have all of that middle tab, or the second largest tab, glued down to the edge. And once again, I'm using slippery stock here, so I really had to hold it for a moment and come back with my wipes and clean up any of the glue. Now once you get all four of those top, or all three of those top parts glued together, you really can't go too much farther without thinking about gluing the bottom together. You don't have any choice at this point. You don't want to close up the whole entire box and have all of the tabs glued together before you tackle that bottom. So this will be the last tab that we glue in creating this portion of the box. The boxes are so cute, and they really did hold quite a few candies in them, and they lend themselves very well to putting bouquets or things that come out of the top to them. But as I said before, that little oval section on the top does fold down so that you can close the box off entirely, but you can't get your hand inside, so it might be nice to leave them open and use this as a bouquet box. Otherwise, the person might really need to tear the box apart to get to things. So here I am doing the bottom of the box, and once you get the first one down, it goes pretty smoothly. But a little word of advice, make sure you have the glue on the edges, because I think at some point here you'll see me actually tuck in right there and put a little extra glue on the corners. And I'm going to test this and see how far the glue goes, and then come back and do just that ahead of time. Put the glue on the very edge so that once it's sealed down, I don't mind it coming out a little bit like that. I'm just going to take my wet paper towel or my wipe and take the glue off. And that just needs to be held for a moment until the glue begins to seal, leaving us with one more bottom, and that one gets glued all the way across the whole entire circumference of the rectangle. So once we have the bottom glued together well, and most likely let it dry a moment or two so that you're sure that it's secure before you come back and you do this largest tab on the bottom, and this time you will have to put your hands inside. You could always lay the box down and use your bone folder or something long to crease the edges on the inside, or to press down on the glue spots. I didn't really have to do that. It was holding together pretty well even with this slippery paper. Now the box is essentially assembled. I just have to go and close those last two tabs off and make sure that they hold well. They'll be a little bit easier because the whole rest of the box is put together, and I could just slip a finger or two on the inside and hold it on the outside with my thumb, let it dry, and then come back and take care of that little tab. I think these boxes can be used at any time of the year. They're going to be great for little Valentine's goodies, but I can see using these for birthday gifts and shower gifts and Christmas goodies and all kinds of things. I just put a little bag inside mine before I added the candies. And it was fun to put the box together. It's not a simple, straightforward box, but I think it's worth it in the end because of how much it can hold, and the fact that you can use it as sort of a bouquet gift box where you can have flowers coming out of the top. It's substantial. And the little window is very cute. And as I said in the introduction, you could put a little tea light in there. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well and having a great Saturday. Till next time, everybody, this is Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. God bless.
to the